Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. This is going to be a very exciting series because I'm gonna try to create a complete deep learning project in this video series. We are gonna try to create, have a proper facial recognition software that will recognize my face. So, and not just my face, anybody's face. And I think by the at the end of the video, I think I will have like someone who will also, you know, stand in front of the camera, and who will also try out this app, and it will work for them. All right. So first of all, I'm gonna be using PyCharm for this project. So you can use anything that you want. Let me just close all of the current projects real quick. All right. I don't know why it takes a second. uh, mm, Wait, let me just quit it and open it up again. Now you must be having a little bit of TensorFlow and deep learning knowledge before you take this course. So just keep that in mind. So the first thing you want to do if you're new to PyCharm is you just want to click on new project, and you want to name your Python project. So in this case, you will just name it facial detection, and you want to choose which Python version and all of that stuff that you are using. So I'm going to be using the 3.6 version because I have a lot of things set up with that version, so that's why. And I'm just gonna click on create. Now it should take a second or two, but it should actually create a complete project directory for us. Now since it's Python, it will just create like this one file called main.py. Alright, it also shows you this step. I'll just close this real quick. We don't need it. We can just get rid of this, and I will also get rid of all of these things, and we can just zoom in a bit so you guys can also see it. Otherwise, it will be too small for the mobile screens. Alright, so let me just try making some input, see if the screen size is sufficient, and I think that it is. Cool. So I'm gonna make one more file over here right now. I'm gonna make a Python file, and it's gonna be called net.py. And what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna click over here, click on edit configurations, run and debug configurations. You wanna create a new run and debug configuration, and you just wanna name it whatever you want. Then just choose your script path, which should be chosen as net.py. So you want to choose this file that you have created right now and not main.py, and you want to click on apply. Okay, and now if you click over here, you should have these two configurations all set up, which is pretty cool. So here we will be using TensorFlow. So import TensorFlow as TF. And actually, we don't even need to work with the net first. We first will create an interface. Actually, no, we will first work with the net, and then we will actually improve on that, and we'll actually work with the main file and create an interface that will make this a lot better. Alright, so first we will have our imports. So I'll just say import TensorFlow as TF, from TensorFlow import keras, import numpy as np, from mat.lib dot import pyplot as plt. What else do we need to import? Yeah, we need to import from TensorFlow.keras.preprocessing.image import image data generator, and one final import that we will need from tensorflow.keras.preprocessing import image. Alright, so these are all of our imports that we will be needing for this project. Now, uh, okay, so now we will actually be creating the project. Now, one thing that I just wanted to tell you before I actually, you know, actually start coding. I actually haven't created this project as many of the videos that you have seen on my channel. I do it live, so you guys can actually see the steps that I take to create this project. So this is also the case with this project. So in case if I make a few mistakes here and there and I google up some stuff, so just don't mind that. So now first we are going to be reshaping the training images. So reshaping the training images, train underscore img equals image data generator, put out the rescale property, divided by 255, creating the training dataset, train underscore dataset is equals to train underscore img dot flow from directory, pass in a target size of 200 by 200. Oh, not 2000, that would take up a lot of time. And I will also have a batch size of like 40, actually just, yeah, 40, I think 40, actually, you know what, 50. And I think it's just gonna be binary, so I'm just gonna have it a class mode of binary. Alright, so now what I will do is I'm just gonna open up photo booth over here on my Mac. You can open up camera or whatever app it is on Windows, and I'm just gonna open up photo booth real quick over here. And as you can see, I have a few clippings over here, but I am gonna make a new one. Alright, so first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of position it like this, so the recording can see a significant part of me. And actually no, I think I should keep it something like this so the recording only sees my face. Obviously it looks at these background information. An ideal case would be if I run image segmentation on my face and I just blur out the entire background, but that would get a bit too complex. So I'm just gonna run like image recognition thing. So first I'm just gonna go to video over here, and I'm just gonna shoot a quick video of myself. Alright, so we have a 7-second video of myself, and now we are gonna do a little bit of video frame splitting. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go into PyCharm projects, facial detection, and I'm gonna create a new folder called dataset, and I'm gonna create a few folders in it called uh, default faces and person face. Sorry for that. So now I will just open up the person face folder, and I will just drag in the video that we had. So as you can see, this one. Alright, so I'll just minimize this over here, and I'm also gonna rename it to like 0.mov. You can have any extension. It's not like you need to have mov. You can have anything that you want. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So the next thing that you wanna do is actually I think I'm gonna close photo booth for now. I don't think I'm gonna need it. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is just open up my terminal window. Let me just zoom in so you guys can see. All right. So I'm gonna cd to pycharm projects slash facial detect detection, and as you can see I have my dataset folder in there, and I'm gonna go into the person face directory, and I'm just gonna check if I can have the FFmpeg command in my history. If I have, then that will be really good. But I've been working on like a tower defense game these days, so a lot of this is like, as you can see, tower defense game, tower defense game, tower defense game. Yeah, there we go. So this is the command that I want to deal with, this FFmpeg command. So as you can see over here, or no, okay, no, that's actually the incorrect command. Come on, I have to get it, because otherwise I have to google it up, which I don't want to. Wait, let's go like 200, maybe I can get one. uh, all right, I don't find anything, which is a bit of a bad thing, because now I'll have to google it up. All right, but it's okay. All right, so let me just open up trusty google. Now this command is going to be different on windows. On linux I think it's going to be the same, but on mac this is going to be the case. So I'm just going to search for ffmpeg. Okay, there it is. Extract images frame by frame on mac os. How to extract images frame by frame using ffmpeg on mac os. This is exactly what we need. We need image stills from a video, because that's what we are going to be using for our neural network. Alright, so this is the command that we will be having. So let's just copy that and open up our terminal and paste it in there. And we will also change in a few things over here. Just make it 0.mov. Now please don't do this in your desktop, alright, because it will just overflow with images. Alright, so you just want to click on enter. Now it should take a second or two, since so as you can see now it's going and splitting the frames of these photo. So now as you can see we have these images, we have 95 images. So now I'll just say rm0.mov. We now have these images. Initially we also had this video file, which we don't need. So now we only have these thumb something something images, which is exactly what we want. Okay, I don't know why I clicked on ls. So now we are done with the person face thing. We only are left with default faces. So I actually have a plan for like default faces. I'm just gonna have like a few faces from like books and stuff for now. I'm just gonna have like a few faces from there. So yeah, just a second, let me actually, so I'm gonna have like a few, I'm just gonna have like the face of like Stephen Hawking show up. I'm just gonna have like Stephen Hawking's face show up really from one of my books. So I'm just gonna have like a brief history of time, one of his best-selling books. I'm just gonna have it over here, and I'm just gonna focus it. So in default phases I'm gonna have Stephen Hawking, and in person phase I'm gonna have myself. Alright, so I'm gonna have to open photo booth up again, and I'm just going to kind of focus Stephen Hawking over here. Oh, come on, man. Alright, this is a bit more difficult than I expected it. Alright, there we go. Uh, we have our video. I can get rid of this. Oh, keep it, you know, at one side for now. Alright, so now we can open up our finder. As you can see now, a person face directory. It's all full now. Go to default faces, just drag this in there. We can, now we don't need photo booth, like really. Now we can just rename this 0 and cd to default faces, and we have our 0.mov file, and now I can just run this simple command that we had earlier in this directory. So now we have these. Then we can just go rm0.mov ls, and that's all we need to do. So now we can get out of the dataset folder, and we have a complete project directory all set up, which is pretty cool. So now I think we also can close up finder. We probably won't need it. Terminal we are gonna need, I guess. So I'm gonna keep it open. I'm gonna close Google Chrome. Alright, so let's actually put in our paths to the dataset. So I'm just gonna add like dataset over here, because that's the path. So now I gotta add my class names. So I'll just say creating the class names. I'll just say class underscore names, and I'm just gonna add person face other faces, and we can now make the model. So making the model, so it's gonna be a convolutional neural network with max pooling. So model is equals to keras dot sequential. We can just say keras dot layers dot conv 2d, 64 by 3 with the activation function of ReLU. Alright, we can just max pool this now. So I'll just say keras dot layers dot max pooling to d 2 by 2. We can get this through another convolutional layer, con 2d 32 by 3 with the activation of ReLU. All can go through a flatten, keras dot layers dot flatten, and finally pass through the output layer. Sorry for that. Alright, so now we can compile the model. Compiling the model. Can I say model.compile optimizer as Adam and loss as actually I think it's gonna be binary cross entropy, metrics as accuracy, but I guess binary cross entropy will throw us an error. Train dataset epochs 3. Let's start with 3. Alright, there we have it. Fitting the model. getting a model summary, model dot summary, and saving the model, model dot save model v1. There we go. And I think that's it for our model. We can just get into the terminal and run the Python file. Wait, what? Why didn't any? Oh, okay. It's supposed to be net.py, not main.py. There we go. I was like, why did the file execute so quickly? It shouldn't have. There we go. Now we are actually okay. Logics and labels must have. Why do I feel like it's supposed to be this? I think sigmoid, and if I go binary over here, I think it won't throw us an error. Okay, it didn't. Alright, let's run the file now and let's see if it works. I'm pretty sure it will. And we can see that it is working. Pretty cool. And even the model training is pretty quick, which is fantastic because I actually thought that it would take a lot of time, but it is not. So that's actually really a really cool thing because I can actually do it on camera instead of off camera. And we are already running a pretty good accuracy. I'm pretty sure it's all over fit and stuff. The evaluation will be very bad, but for the time being I think we can leave it at this. We can have this. Alright, that's pretty cool. So now we actually have a saved model. So glad that I saved the model. As you can see, now we have a model v1. So now what you can actually do is you can actually get rid of this one statement, model.fit, and before you actually compile the model, you can just add one more statement, loading in the model, and then you can just say model dot load. Actually no, I think it was supposed to be, yeah, it was supposed to be something like this. Model is equals to keras dot models dot load model, and in here we have to specify model hyphen v1, and up top we need to import it. So from tensorflow dot keras dot models import load underscore model. Perfect. Keras dot models dot load model. This. Now it does show us that this piece of code is redeclared because we have already defined it. So we can technically comment this, but it won't really throw us an error. So now I'm just gonna go python 3 net.py. Now it will actually not show us a lot of output right now, but it will actually be loading in the model. So that's actually a cool thing. So as you can see, now it does execute, but now as you can see, the model summary shows up so quickly, which is pretty cool. Alright, so now what we need to do is actually get a few predictions. So getting a few predictions. So for now, I'll just say test underscore directory is gonna be equal to dataset slash. I'm just gonna say uh, person base for now. Oops. Not over here. Over here. Person base. And we can just say for I in os dot list dir test underscore did, and I think I haven't imported os over here. Oh yeah, import os. Image is equals to image dot load underscore img. We need to load in. What do we need to load in? Okay, now this is what I don't remember. Image dot load image. Oh yeah, I think it was something like this. Test underscore dir plus I plus slash slash, and then you just say target size, I guess. And then we just say x is equals to np dot image to array image x is equals to np dot expand dimes axis. I think the axis was like 0 or something, I don't remember. And np dot v stack x, and I think we can just say images. And I think I'm just gonna say print actually prediction equals to model dot predict images print class names np dot arg max prediction. And why is this a thing? Could not find. Have I imported numpy? I have. I don't know why that's an error, but let's run it again. Pretty sure I have made like a couple of mistakes, especially in these 3 lines and actually these 4 lines. But let's have a look. No such file or directory. Oh, okay, so I guess it's supposed to be like this. All right. Image to array. I think it was actually image to array. What? So it was directly image to array. Image to array np dot image command array to string. Let's type out array and see all of the possible prediction as array. Let's do something like 2 array, because alright, let's have a look. Image I just don't find anything. Alright, so seems like I'm gonna be needing some help. So what I'm gonna do is open up an item instance real quick. Dismissed it. cd desktop slash neural networks, and which one yeah, I think I'm just gonna go live face mask detector. All right, which one was it? I think it was just this one, live prediction without lag. NVIM. All right, let's have a look how it is done. uh, oh, okay, so it's directly image to array. There is no numpy, doesn't have it, so it's directly image to array. Cool. Okay, I think this should work now. I think now it should work. Wait, what? Name image to array is not defined. Well, but we are actually using it right here. Wait, let me just copy this. Maybe we are okay, so I think it's something like this. There's something called, oh, okay, so there is some keras.preprocessing library, so I think we hadn't imported it. I don't know, let's just run it now. Cool. All right. Okay, so let's just close item real quick. WQ. All right, quit item. Other faces. Now that's an incorrect prediction. Person face. Oh, okay. I think I've screwed up something. You know what? Instead of actually doing this, for now, I'm just gonna print out prediction. And I think you will see why I am doing that right now. Come on. There we go. Perfect. This was the exact reason why I did that. And if I just go default faces now, and if I run it now, so what was happening was, yeah, perfect. So what was happening is it was actually predicting the correct thing, but I had actually messed up this, the class names list. So in here, in data set, the person face is second. In here, the person face is first. Default face is first. Default face is second. And that's the exact reason. So I actually have to say default faces and person face. And now I can just say print class underscore names np.argmax prediction, and this will work now. I'm pretty sure it will work, which is pretty cool. All right, come on, there we go. And as you can see, now it's saying default faces, which is exactly what we want, since we are loading in the default faces thing, which is pretty cool. So that means that our predictions are perfect and they are correct, which is awesome. Very, very awesome, actually. All right, so for now this video is also getting kind of long, like not very very long, just 35 minutes, but still. So I'm gonna stop this video now, and in the next video we will actually, I think we will make this live, and in the video after that we'll actually make like an interface for it where a user needs to first register his face and it will get stored in the person face. So the user, so there's no like, so there will be a broad audience to which this project can be applied to. So yeah, so that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. uh, if you liked it, like and subscribe to the channel, comment down below which more videos you want to see. Now there is a small chance that I might not be able to add the last feature. I will try my best. But yeah, so that's it for this video. So in the, and I know I haven't really uploaded for a while because I'm actually working on something pretty cool for YouTube right now, and it's actually a bit of a, it's a big project. So it does take a little bit of time to make. So I'm currently in the process of making it. No, I'm not gonna spoil anything for you guys, but you know what? Actually, a small spoiler doesn't mind. It's related to neural networks. It's like this. You know what? I'm just gonna tell you. It's like this complete neural network course. So I'm working on it, and it's taking a lot of time, obviously, because it's gonna be like hours long. So that's the reason why I haven't been able to upload any content, since I was working on it and I was working on my own personal projects. So yeah. So yeah, that's the reason. And I also can't guarantee how frequently these videos will come out. They will come out pretty frequently,